Unemployment in Britain has climbed to its highest rate in nearly 13 years, with 2.5 million people out of work in the recession country. Officials' data, that's what they show, parallels our unemployment problem. Can you comment on that?
That's all true. We had it in... No, we didn't have it in today's issue. I picked it up after the issue went out. Incidentally, today's issue is a blockbuster. At the beginning, there's a tape by one of the other hosts on radio discussing the duplicity of Mr. Beck and his little game that he's playing with us. And it's really good coverage. I must have 4 pages of links in there, which are absolutely hot stuff. I've never been able to pick up so much good information as I have, in the last 6 months. But particularly, as we go on, it gets better and better. And anything that you need to know is in that publication. And I heartily introduce you to getting a free copy through Melody or subscribing. It's worth 10 times what I charge for it. And quite frankly, the only reason I keep the forecaster at $159.95 is so the people who don't have great means can afford it. I've been told by professionals in the industry and other newsletter writers that I should be charging $500 a year for the publication. And it's light years away ahead of anybody else. And so I recommend that you do get it, not because I make money off it, because I don't have any interest in money. What I do have interest in is people finding out the truth. We can save the country. And maybe someday I can go back to the United States without getting killed. Incidentally, just popped into my head, in this issue that just came out, a grand jury is being convened in the state of Minnesota, and it's being convened by the U.S. Justice Department in the investigation of Mr. Pat Kiley and his partners. And so that release by the Minneapolis Star-Tribune this morning is in there. I have that in there for those who are interested in criminality. And I just thought I'd drop that in. And I knew that's what the way they would go on that. The only way that the defendants could have avoided that is by coming up with the $200 million that disappeared. And so if the Justice Department is successful, in this case I think they'll be very successful. These people are going to go away for a long time. Doesn't get anybody's money back unless they can find it. And usually what happens, when you're facing 15 or 20 years in jail for massive fraud, usually they'll make deals and say, well, here's $100 million over here. If I give that back to you, will you cut my sentence to 5 years or 3 years or whatever it is? So you're going to see a lot of that going on. But a lot of you people out there get built by these people. And
the bad part is they'll make that kind of a deal, but they'll still have 5 or 6, 10 million stashed some way. They'll spend their little 5 years in prison, then they'll go out and they'll live the rest of their lives.
Well, I think you're probably right, but the point is the law can only go so far. And, they only can do what they can do. I'm happy that they've gone as far as they have. The FCC was investigating it, and they said to the Justice Department, and I'm guessing, look, what we've uncovered here is a massive fraud. There's a lot of money involved. You people better pick this thing up. Here's all the records that we compiled. You guys go get them. I mean, this is not a civil matter. This is criminal. But, I look at the positive side of it. I think these people are going to roll this money back to get themselves shorter sentences. Kylie's 72 years old. 15 years in the can would put him at 89, and he's very ill as it is, so I don't think he'd last too long.
All righty, we're at the bottom of the hour, and how quickly that a half hour has gone by.
Well, I've got more questions.
I got a few. We'll let you do yours when we come back.
Oh, thank you, Melody.
You're quite welcome.
You're so kind. You're so good to me.
I am. We'll be right back. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. You're listening to Financial Survival, sponsored by Discount Gold and Silver Trading. Thank you again for joining us this afternoon. 1-800-375-4188. Telephone number to Discount Gold and Silver Trading for all your gold and silver coin needs. And, of course, your complimentary issue to the International Forecaster. And, Bob, would you like to tell us about the International Forecaster, please?
The forecast is about business, finance, economic, social, and political issues all over the world. We publish by email on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Usually runs around 40 pages. And I apologize for today's issue, which is about 55. And we have a hard copy that goes out twice a month, and that's for those people who are not on the Internet. You can go to our site to see what the publication looks like, and that address is the internationalforecaster.com. The international, FORECASTER.com. If you have a question, you can email us at bob@intforecaster.com. bob@intforecaster.com.
800-375-4188 for your complimentary issue to the International Forecaster. And, of course, all your gold and silver coins here at Discount Gold and Silver Trading. And, again, folks, I hope that I'm asking for your help, that you call the I've given the information on the senators, and I do have the telephone number here to the governor's office. Their fax number, well, I have their fax number, is 717-772-8284, and that is the Governor Rendell's fax number. And I thought I had his telephone number here, too. The governor's office is 717-787-2500. 717-787-2500. And when the receptionist answers, to say that you are a Pennsylvania resident and you want to deliver a message to the governor about the budget, and tell them that you do not want to pay sales tax on your investment coins. Tell them you want to support Pennsylvania businesses. You do not want to go out of state to purchase your items. You want the business to stay here in Pennsylvania. So he should not eliminate the exemption of sales tax for gold and silver coin investments. It's very important. He's done an interview on television, I believe it was on Saturday, and he targeted the exemption point blank. So he's so please, it's very important, and I ask your help to do this. And I'll bring the additional information about the senator's information on tomorrow's and Friday's program. I don't have that at my fingertips at this moment. 800-375-4188. Did you want to?
Why don't you bring your complaints to BO?
To BO?
Yeah, Barack Obama.
Yeah, the telephone number is, I gave it to on the air the other day, SOB, USOB. And it takes you right into the...
BO?
Right into the BO.
It's really BS. Barry Saturo.
This is true.
You like
BO,
that, huh?
A little BO, a little BS. What can I say?
Oh, you are so cute. Well, we had a good day in the stocks today. Agnico up 1.15%. GG up 1.59%. Silver Standard up 5.09%. That's a pretty good one. And Mindfinders up 5.24%. And all of you who are owners of Helex Ventures, or if you're not, that's HEL.V, you better be, because next week they're going to have something very interesting to tell you that will affect the stock. Do you want me to do some of my questions?
It's up to you. I do have a comment. I got an email in here on somebody about the information that we provided about the goals for the sale for the property and so forth. And folks, this is just general information. You do need to do your own research from everything about how it would affect the property tax value and everything else. You do need to do your research. These are just areas in which